It has been a while since we did a Taylor Swift song, and she has Lavender Haze. And we never heard this song, so this is going to be a first. This is going to be fun. See what she got.
So trippy.
Yeah. What do you think?
I have no idea. Like, the only thought that comes to my mind when I hear her lyrics is kind of being in this cloud that she's in, where she gets to choose what she wants to do. And I don't know if the theme of this song relates anything to like the era that she's in, and in this case, I think she said like the 50s shit. Like in the 50s, things were just so different, and she kind of touches on society's values on how she should be, and I think it's always going to relate to us because society's values are always going to be put on, especially for people who are in the limelight. And so Lavender Haze, I think it's her ability to kind of hide from that. It's like when you think of a haze, you know, you can only really see whoever's like right in front of you. Everyone else is kind of blurred out or like clouded. So I wonder if that's what she's talking about. She always has this like strong pull towards being able to do what she wants to do. And so that's kind of like how I saw the song as.
Yeah, I can see that. And I think in general, Taylor tends to talk about expectations a lot. You know, in this song, she talks about what people expect from her. So immediately I'm thinking about, I don't know if it's societal expectations from relationships, from family, because everyone has different expectations of you. You know, whether it's your culture, your family, and sometimes they're connected. There's a relationship between that, obviously. And as a musician, I'm sure there's still these expectations that people have, potentially even fans, you know. And so I wonder if that's what she's struggling with. Like, all they keep asking me is if I'm gonna be your bride. The only kind of girl they see is a one night or a wife. And that's even interesting, like that dichotomy of you're either a one night stand or a wife. And so what she's alluding to is like there's nothing outside of that. There's
Or
no
in
other
between.
right. Nothing outside of that or in between that, right. And so, you know, and it's something that we struggle with in general, right? Like we tend to put people in neat little boxes, these categories of like, what are you? You know, if you want to think about it in terms of race, gender, expectations, there's always like these neat boxes to make it easy to categorize people. I think even with people's personalities, where it's like, oh, that person is, and then you'll describe them, but meanwhile, it's not exactly right. That's just how they are generally, but that's not them in a nutshell, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. As you were talking, I also think Lavender Haze symbolizes the space between people, our four walls, and anywhere we are. Because in the music video, you see that she's in the house, but then she breaks down that house. And outside of the house is the galaxy, and you have fish like swimming. I wonder if the fish represent relationships, right? It can be romantic or like any type of relationship you can think of. The reason why I'm saying that is because like there's always that saying where there's like a lot of fish in the sea, but in this case, they're in the galaxy, and so
Right.
Oh my god, galaxy!
What?
Fish in the sea, galaxy, sea.
No.
It's a different type of sea.
I see.
Mind blown. You don't get it, galaxy.
I can say galaxy.
How are you not
see.
like? Oh my god! I'm out. I'm out.
Why you out?
I'm out.
Where you going? And then that's it.
And then that's